So there was an article that the Daily Sun did. I think there was a telenova re-airing of a show that has Thinah Zungu, and so you'll remember this show had Thinah Zungu sex scene basically. Now Thinah Zungu is a gospel musician and is also been appointed as a pastor in a certain church. Okay, so Tina Zong at one point he had a television show, a live reality show, something like that. It didn't go very well. He was trying to mingle relationships and talking about, hey, he's capable. Talking about issues of uh, polygamy. Now, he was saying those things to drive the views. And why would you do that? I don't know. And then they turn around and wonder, why were people speaking against me? No, they were speaking against you, promoting things that are not biblical, and then turn around and be the victim. Audacity of the mandems, it's a lot. But apart from that, uh, I think so. Recently, there was a re-air episode of which Tina Zungu appears, and when he appears on that show, they put him in this deed. He was doing this deed with this girl, and if you remember what my comments were pertaining that video or that scene that happened on that show, isn't it funny that they have you, a Christian, who might never show up on any other show? You might never act on another thing, but they give you this one scene, and that scene portrays you in that manner. Think about it. See, the world is not our friend. The world, they want to prove what they want to prove. They want to show what they want to show. They want to do what they want to do. And apart from that, we have to yet be we have to be willing to be vulnerable in a certain sense, but we must be careful. It gives you an opportunity to bring people to God's grace when you've erred before their eyes and you correct it before their eyes. Because you're not going to go back and do it again. Yes. And you are unapologetic so that you can appeal to the industry. No problem. But now you've painted yourself as a person who does not need you don't need forgiveness. It's an opportunity to show to show God's grace. But then he decides to say no, he doesn't have to apologize. So which means, how then do you walk up to someone and then want them to acknowledge your God who gives forgiveness when you yourself have reckoned yourself as one who doesn't need it? You see, it's so much easy to preach the gospel if you can reflect it on yourself. If you think you don't need it, if you sit and think you don't need it, how then do you think the next person who sees you when you preach to them, they will see it? Think about it. See, so people they want to sit at a special place and then preach the gospel. No, sometimes your life is a display of the gospel. Now, the reason, like I've said before, the reason why he thinks he doesn't need to be apologetic about that sin is because he's appealing to the industry that he can do whatever sins they can give him. Trying to appeal. And you'll remember when they did the reality TV show, they were trying to still appeal, according to a podcast, they recorded a podcast. They're still trying to appeal to the industry and so forth. So, at seeking to appeal to the industry, he brings a shame to the gospel by not acknowledging an error. But either ways, each person to his own. You see, so sometimes it's not sitting at a specific seat to preach something. It's allowing your life be a mission or a form of ministry to people in everyday life. That's the first thing that showed up to my thing, that popped up in my head when I saw this article. I was like, you see, it's not every time you must sit Put the Bible in front of you and say, Jesus says. Your life is a reflection of it. When people, the more people have their eyes on you, that in itself is a way of preaching because it sends the same message and impact if you live with that intent. But if you think you are beyond forgiving, how then do you expect another person to see it? It's Ricky. You think about it.